For those of you who do not already know me, my name is Erin Holland. I am a crystal healer. I'm a crystal jewelry designer, as you see here. I am also a Reiki healer, an essential oil enthusiast, a life coach. But my main passion is for the importance of science in the natural healing world. I truly believe that even though much of these natural healing methods feel like magic, they are very easily explained by science. And we all have the ability to understand that science. And once we have that knowledge, we truly have the power to be our own advocate, to be our own healer, to take control of our health, and to be able to heal and grow a life we love. So that is where I come from. I began using crystals and essential oils several years ago now. They were both very important in my personal healing journey and dealing with hypothyroidism, with hormone balance, with stress relief, and so many other things. So I have been combining them together for a long time. And now it's becoming more and more popular, right? I used to be the weirdo, and now everybody is jumping on the crystals and oils bandwagon, which is awesome. I'm super excited that we are all on the same playing field here. But as I started to see people using crystals and oils together, I realized something that made me super concerned. People do not understand that there's a safety issue here with when you pair crystals and essential oils together. And the same is true with essential oils. So, all my essential oil people out there, you guys know when you start explaining to someone how to use essential oils, you need to explain to them how to use them safely, right? Okay, the same thing is true of crystals plus oils. You can't just use them together willy nilly, or else you might end up with some significant negative results. And you don't want that for yourself. And you certainly don't want it for people that you're helping, especially if you are in the business of helping others, right? We want to be able to give people good advice, advice that they can take and that they will achieve positive results. So, we're going to talk today about essential oils and crystals and combining them powerfully, but most importantly, safely. All right. Before we dive in, I do want to get super clear on why would you use essential oils and crystals together in the first place? We don't just do stuff because it's a trend. We want to do things because they're actually super powerful. They actually have a positive benefit in your life. So I'm going to explain like the super nutshell to you guys right now. Crystals, first of all, the power behind crystals is their structure. A crystal is actually any solid substance that its atoms, ions, or molecules have a repeating pattern that extends into three dimensions. What this means in common language is just that the crystalline structure is incredibly solid, stable, strong, and creates a pure and stable vibration. All right. So when a crystal comes into contact with your body, it has a very strong and stable vibration. Your body, which is made up of tons of different minerals and substances and lots of water, which has a very unstable vibration, changes very easily. Your unstable body, okay, is affected by the stability of the frequency of the crystal. And when they come together, they end up aligning. This is called entrainment, where the vibration of the crystal and the similar vibration of your body, but slightly out of tune, they actually begin to vibrate at the same speed. So that is the power of a crystal, that realigning, that restabilizing of your natural frequency. So the most powerful part of essential oils, the thing that gets us so darn excited, is their size. They're teeny tiny, right? A drop of essential oil contains 40 million trillion molecules, each of which is less than 300 AMUs. That's atomic mass units. Because they're so teeny, teeny, tiny, they pass through our skin, they pass into our bloodstream, they pass even through the blood brain barrier. They can get into every single cell in your body. So they go throughout the entire body in a matter of minutes, get into every cell, bring their healing properties to that cell, and help to restore a desirable health within each cell, right? That's how essential oils work. Now imagine combining the two. Imagine taking the vibration of a crystal, the tininess of essential oils, putting them together. And now, as those essential oils hit every cell of your body, they are bringing that vibration of the crystal along with them. Right? Incredible. That is why we combine crystals and essential oils. Okay. Now, because they're taking that vibration of the crystal with them, because they're so tiny and they're getting into every cell of the body, the safety of this, you can kind of begin to understand the importance. Okay. There are things you want in every cell of your body and things you don't want in every cell of your body. So, what's the big deal with safety and crystals and essential oils? When we use them the standard way, the easiest way, the most popular way, how are we using them? We're using them in a roller bottle, right? We've got our crystals inside of a roller bottle. The oil, you put whatever your favorite oil blend in there. Pop the roller, roll it on, and you're golden. Super easy, pretty, fun DIYs. Use all your favorite blends. But many crystals over time dissolve into liquid, into water or oil. And so if you're storing an essential oil with crystals inside of it, it matters which crystals are in there because there are substances in crystals that you don't want necessarily in every single cell of your body, right? Okay, how do you know if it's safe? One, and this applies to everything, is it real? So if you use essential oils, we all understand the importance of the potency, the purity, the safety of that essential oil. Same thing goes for a crystal. Is it natural? Did it actually come from the ground or was it man-made? Is it unheated? And is it undyed? So if you heat a crystal, you've changed its vibration. If you've dyed it, well, now you've introduced all sorts of other things. What's in the dye? How is that affecting the vibration of the crystal, right? If you get a natural, raw, unchanged crystal, that's how you know you're getting those crystal benefits. So if you're getting a fake crystal or one that's had something done to it, you're just not going to get the crystal benefits. We're not even talking about safety here. You're just not going to see the promised results, right? The second thing, does that crystal have a Mohs hardness of 6 or more? Okay, does it have a Mohs hardness of 6 or more? And the Mohs hardness scale is a scientific scale that you use to track the hardness of any crystal, which means how easily will it scratch, how easily will it break, how easily does it dissolve into liquid. And the higher the number, the stronger, the less likely to dissolve into liquid that crystal is. So you want to make sure that any crystal you're storing inside of an oil or water or any liquid is at least a 6 on that scale. That takes out a ton of crystals because they'll just dissolve right into your oil. Over time, you don't have the crystal anymore. And also all of that was getting into your body. Okay. So the third thing is, does it contain any harmful materials, metals, chemicals? So if I'm holding this mahogany obsidian, okay, in my hand, on my hand, it's not dissolving into my body. So it doesn't really matter what this is made up of. The important thing is the vibration. If this gets absorbed into my body through the essential oil, well, now I need to know what's in here. What got dissolved? So many crystals contain things like aluminum, copper, arsenic, barium, asbestos. Do you want that in every single cell of your body? No, we don't want asbestos in every single cell of our body. So you need to avoid the crystals that have those harmful chemicals. So what I'm going to give you guys real quick is a list of the popular crystals that you should be avoiding that unfortunately should not be inside of the crystal roller bottle. Okay. So amazonite, azurite, hematite and magnetic hematite, lapis lazuli, malachite, pyrite, tiger's eye, aquamarine and beryl, demortiorite, emerald, garnet, iolite, kyanite, labradorite, lepidolite, moonstone, ruby, sapphire, smoky quartz, sodalite, sunstone, tourmaline, turquoise, zoisite, morganite, azurite, chrysocolla, chrysoprase, bogey stone, aura crystals, bumblebee jasper, Dalmatian jasper. That's a long list, guys, right? So first things first, I'm willing to bet that if you've got a set of these at home that you bought offline, you've got some of those inside your essential oils right now. When I first thought, oh, this is so exciting, now they're pairing crystals and oils, maybe I'll go buy some online, even though I sell crystals. I don't know. I still want to just buy them from someone else. And then I got online and I was like, wait, that's toxic. That's toxic. That's toxic. And out of these, the chakra collections, the 12 types, all these different kinds, at least half of them, and in many cases more, are ones that you should not be storing in an essential oil. So if you own those, I love you so much, but please, please toss them out or take out the oil. I'm sorry, you can't use that oil anymore. If you want to be safe, you can take the crystals and you can put them around your house. You can use them in other ways, but you cannot store the things from this list, the crystals from this list, in an essential oil or in water or in any other liquid. It's just not safe. Okay. The second thing is, I just ran through that really quickly. Even if you have a pen and paper and you're doing your best, there's no way you wrote those all down, right? So I have a list that I created, a PDF that has all of the unsafe oils and a list of some that you can use. All right. So I'm going to pop this into the comments. Y'all tell me if you see that. Hopefully you do. All right. So this list you can grab, and that is my super simple, downloadable, printable list of all the ones you should not be using inside of your essential oils. And then what I did was for each chakra, I picked a crystal that is totally safe that you can go grab and you can put inside of your roller bottles and it's totally fine. Now, I want you guys to raise your hand, leave a comment. If you're totally cool with chakra healing, you understand that, you're good to go. But for those who might not know, I will explain it really quickly. So your chakras are essentially the 7 energy centers in traditional healing, but scientifically, it's all of the areas along your spine, the 7 different areas where you have bunches of nerve endings, nerve ganglia. There's 7 of them, starting at your tailbone, then right under your belly button. Then there's one right under your rib cage. Okay, that's right near your liver and your gallbladder. And then you have one at your heart, throat, brow, and crown. So each of these bundles of nerves is known in traditional healing as a chakra. And they are sending nerve impulses to different areas of the body, to different organs of the body, to different processes. So to have a crystal and an essential oil for each of those areas of the body just makes it super simple. It's the easiest way to get started. So here we go. Is it on the simple safe list? All right. Onyx for your root chakra, carnelian for your sacral chakra, citrine for your solar plexus, rose quartz for your heart, blue lace agate for your throat, amethyst for your third eye, and clear quartz for your crown chakra. If you're going for a particular healing benefit, then you want to look at the pairing that you're doing, how much you're pairing of each one. So in that case, which essential oil and which crystal you use, you would actually want to think about that because you want to match up the benefits. You wouldn't want to do a calming essential oil with a really energizing crystal at bedtime, right? But it's not going to be a safety issue in the sense of citrine dissolving, because citrine is never going to dissolve, and it doesn't have anything you would want inside the oil. I actually had a couple other things I wanted to go over with you. Maybe I will make this a longer workshop in my personal group. We'll see, because there's some stuff I didn't get to, but you've got the most important part, which is absolutely, absolutely check that list before you store an essential oil with a crystal. I'm going to run through really quickly for you as I do my little plug here, because I couldn't find safe crystal and essential oil options to suggest to my people, to my community. I just decided, well, I guess I'm making them. So in my shop now at ivyandlight.com, you can find these crystal roller bottles. All right. So they have the crystals inside, the crystal chips, if you can see that. And then you just pour your own essential oils on top, or for those who are not into essential oils yet, you can get it with the essential oil in there. All right. So I have it where I provide the blend, or you can just get the crystals, because I know a lot of my Young Living people, you've already got these oils at home. You don't need me to send them to you, right? You just really want the crystals. I also sage cleanse the crystals to take any of the negative energies off of them and Reiki infuse them so that you have that boosted positive energy. That's a whole other process that I could talk about another time. But all of that stuff is really important when you're choosing who to purchase from, for sure. If you have no idea about crystals, don't know where to start, not even sure they work, would love to know the science behind them. One of the most important things that I do in my business is teach. I love to teach. I love to share the science. As I said at the beginning, the science behind natural healing is so amazing. So I actually have an intro to crystal healing workshop that you can purchase on my site. And that can come either by itself or with a crystal bundle that comes with a clear quartz roller bottle with the oil in it and a chakra set and a sage bundle for cleansing all of it. All right. So you can grab all of that on my website. Then you'll know all the science behind crystal healing. I also go through some of the safety stuff in there too for essential oils. You can take that information, share it with your people on your essential oils team, make sure they're doing it safely. Make sure that you're doing it safely for yourself and getting all the benefits so that you know how the crystals work so that then you can do the fun of pairing them with the essential oils. My other thing that is super, super, super exciting, and I'm going to give you guys another link here if I can find it. I am creating a crystals plus essential oils course that is going to be 7 modules, 7 different topics within this so that you are using crystals with safety and power essential oils and learning how to pair them together, learning how to do what I call a power trio, crystals, essential oils, and affirmations, meditating with crystals and oils, different roller ball blends, different ways that you can pair them together, the safety of that, also how to make crystal elixirs and how you could use your vitality oils with your crystal elixirs, and then chakra healing, all the basics of that, and emotional healing with crystal and essential oils. So that course is coming soon. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. This was delightful. I loved being able to see all of your comments, being able to see so many people here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you need a link to any of my information, leave me a comment below. I am always happy to help. So passionate about this. I want you guys to use crystals and oils, but I want you to do it safely, and I want you to share with your teams how to do it safely too. So love and blessings to you all. Until next time, and have a fantastic weekend.
Bye.